finally picked out the victory last time here at Logan Square.
Accompanied to the ring by FTC, Break the Clown. From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 210 pounds, he is the rudest son of a bitch you'll ever meet. Yours truly, Trevor Outlaw.
While the talent is undeniable, Dave, for Trevor Outlaw, sometimes the mentality has been the opposite. And I think that's what's led Trevor Outlaw to come back with Frank the Clown, two men that are looking for validation, that want to prove that the hype is real. And beating Dan the Dad would certainly at least add a little bit to the idea that maybe both of these men can make a comeback in freelance wrestling.
Look at Jason Midas holding the microphone far away from both of them. Just in case one of them wanted to grab it, start speaking. Thank you, Jason. This is solid.
Square Auditorium. Trevor, Franklin, if you thought for 1 second that I was going to come out here alone, you got another thing coming, Buster. See, Trevor, I know that you're a horrible son. And I know that you most likely forgot that this weekend is Mother's Day. So, I've taken the liberty of inviting someone very special to you. Ladies and gentlemen, Trevor's mom, Mary Outlaw. He's your daughter's favorite wrestler, Dan the Dad.
What a development here tonight on Freelance Friday. Trevor's mom is going to be in his opponent's corner.
Did you just see Mama Outlaw flip off Franken? I think she made her flip off her own son.
She's here to neutralize Frank the Clown in this match.
I mean,
we speculated a lot of things about the life of Trevor Outlaw, but I think this is evidence. What does this really say about him? That his own mother would rather be in the corner of his opponent rather than her own son.
You know how they say only a face that a mom would love? The fact that we've gotten to the point where even an attitude that a mom would not love. That's how far we've gotten with Trevor Outlaw.
She has Dan the Dad's cup of coffee in his hat.
Oh, that chant is not going to go over well with Trevor Outlaw. God, you want to talk about the psychological edge that Dan the Dan.
What is this doing in the mind of Trevor Outlaw right now? How can...
Oh!
Dangerous! Here, Trevor, how do you focus on the match at hand, on your opponent, on winning a wrestling match? Collar and elbow. He's going to try to stay focused, despite his own mom being at ringside.
Having the Freelance faithful chant "New Dad" at Trevor Outlaw. Yeah.
Big shoulder tackle from Dan.
Oh, Sunday is going to be very awkward in the Outlaw household.
Boot to the midsection of Dan, though. We're going to send him into the turnbuckle, but Dan the Dad puts on the brakes. And what's this? He has the coffee cup.
Doesn't just have the coffee cup.
It was handed to him by Trevor's mom.
By Mama Outlaw.
And repeatedly head first into the turnbuckle goes Trevor. And the chop takes him off his feet.
Dan the Dad is diabolical.
Shot to the midsection by Trevor, though. This one's for his mom. It's for Mother's Day. No! On the receiving end of the suplex from Dan.
And you know what makes this a little sad? No one here feels bad for Trevor Outlaw.
No,
everyone's like, you know what? Serves him right.
Everyone thinks it's hilarious, actually. And Frank the Clown better watch out. Might not want to get too close out on the floor. Trying to intimidate Frank the Clown now is Trevor Outlaw.
Trevor Outlaw able to use that distraction, though.
Taking advantage out on the floor here with Dan the Dad. Looking to bring Dan the Dad back inside the ring here. Draping his legs across the second rope into the DDT.
Kick out at 2. And let's remember, I mean, this is not the first time Dan the Dad and Trevor Outlaw have wrestled each other. This is not the first time that they've had issues, whether it's with Trevor Outlaw or with Frank the Clown. Dan the Dad is a known commodity. It's got to add to the animosity to see Mama Outlaw out here.
Without a doubt. Repeatedly driving the shoulder into the midsection of Dan the Dad in the corner. Pulling Dan out of the corner.
Beautiful.
Overhead Northern Lights suplex.
Beautiful throw. And Trevor Outlaw is an underrated amateur wrestler. Was part of a standout state championship team in Illinois a few years ago. I think his ACL injury has kind of prevented him from using his wrestling more often in terms of his amateur background, but he still has it in his back pocket.
Did his mom cheer against him during those amateur wrestling matches too?
Probably.
And the Dad lighting up Trevor. Reversal of the whip though. Dan the Dad off the ropes. Belly to belly.
Another pin attempt here. High stack. Kick out at 2.
More frustration on the face of Trevor Outlaw. Can't pull home the victory just yet.
I will say though, after a very rocky start, Trevor Outlaw has rebounded better than I thought he would.
Given the potential mind games and things that could be going on in his head right now, with his own mother at ringside.
If my mom did that to me, and everyone was like, no, that she should, I'd reevaluate basically everything about my life.
And into the corner hard, but gets the elbow up, right into the face of Trevor Outlaw. The boot as well. Has him staggered.
Caught the chin and the bridge of the nose.
follow up. Trevor blocking the suplex attempt, stomp on the foot.
Fisherman's
Suplex.
kick out at 2. And we've seen Trevor use his wrestling background, had multiple throws, was able to reverse that suplex with the cradle and then hit the fisherman suplex. We've actually seen Trevor Outlaw be pretty methodical over the last few minutes.
Now, since you guys were so rude to not let me talk last week.
And there's Mary Outlaw to confiscate the microphone.
A mom always knows best.
Laying down the law with Frank the Clown. Back inside the ring, Dan the Dad has his cup of coffee.
A mom knows when your friend's a bad influence. And speaking of bad intentions, Dan the Dad with a series of jabs there.
Watch that attempt by Trevor. There's no coffee in the cup. DDT.
2.
Trevor able to kick out though.
I hate to say this given the context, but that is a trick only a dad can pull off on his son.
Dan the Dad back on his feet.
And back with the momentum.
Fireman's carry here.
Maybe looking for that backpack stunner.
Here comes Dan the Dad with a running boot in the corner.
Those long legs coming into play there.
And take a risk. Dan the Dad to the top rope.
Trevor's wobbly. Legs jelly.
Cross body from Dan the Dad. Has Trevor up. Backpack. He hits it. This could be it right here.
Baby on board. And Frank the Clown.
Grabbing hold of the referee before he can count 3. Come on, ref.
But Mary Outlaw is not going to let that stand.
Chasing Frank the Clown out on the floor.
What did Mama Outlaw call Frank the Clown again?
You don't need to repeat everything that's been said on the microphone. She will. Now the referee is still down on the floor right now. And Dan the Dad removing his belt.
Unsheathing his brown belt.
Gonna give Trevor a whooping. But hold on, his mom's getting in the ring. Oh, she's requesting the honor of whipping her own son here on Mother's Day weekend.
The OG.
Do it.
Oh. And she's still going. She won't
Getting as
stop.
many licks in as she can.
She's not stopping.
Feel free to come back and do that anytime you want at a future show. No one is going to object.
Oh, you at?
Come on.
Only Frank the Clown would reduce himself to that level.
Come on, she's not a wrestler. And now Dan the Dad has hold of Frank the Clown. That's what FTC stands for.
Oh,
Blow by Trevor Outlaw. Saves Frank the Clown. Frank sending the referee back inside the ring. Pedigree from Trevor Outlaw.
low blow unseen.
And that's 3.
And Trevor Outlaw has won back-to-back matches at Logan Square Auditorium. What a pathetic display by Trevor Outlaw and Frank the Clown.
Well, they did pull out the win. And I do give Dan credit. It was a good strategy. Signing out Trevor's mom.